The Anthony Hopkins performance that Morgan Freeman calls one of the great lessons for me as an actor. These days, Morgan Freeman is one of Hollywood's most recognizable faces and voices. The actor rose to prominence in the 1980s, but has been in the entertainment industry since the 60s. For Freeman, success wasn't instantaneous. After serving in the United States Air Force, he began dancing, having expressed a love for performance since he was a child. Then, Freeman transitioned to acting, starting out on stage. Throughout the 70s, Freeman appeared in various television shows and movies, but nothing he starred in gave him much recognition in Hollywood. It wasn't until the late 80s that the actor started to earn more critical praise, taking on roles that were different, grittier, to those he was used to playing. 1987's Street Smart was a turning point for the star, who earned an Oscar nomination for his role. 2 years later, when he appeared in Driving Miss Daisy, he was nominated again, this time for Best Actor rather than Best Supporting Actor. The 1990s and 2000s continued to gift Freeman with some iconic roles, most recognizably Red in The Shawshank Redemption. He teamed up with Clint Eastwood various times, earning an Oscar after he starred in his film $1 Million Baby in 2004. Freeman hasn't slowed down over the years either, lending himself, or at least his voice, to countless movies and documentaries. Freeman's hard work has more than paid off, but he wouldn't have got to where he is if not for his dedication to studying those he considers the greats. In order to become a skilled actor, Freeman analyzed what made his favorite performances so great, attempting to carry his findings into his own approach to acting. One of his favorite performances, which inspired him when he was navigating Hollywood in the early 90s, was Anthony Hopkins' portrayal of Mr. James Stevens in The Remains of the Day. Based on Kazuo Ishiguro's novel of the same name, the film saw Hopkins nominated for Best Actor at the Academy Awards, although he unfortunately lost out to Tom Hanks for Philadelphia. The film, directed by James Ivory, follows Hopkins' character, a butler who reflects on a life of intense devotion to his master, questioning his relentless loyalty. Emma Thompson, Christopher Reeve and James Fox also star, giving excellent performances. Yet, it is Hopkins who steals the show, his nuanced portrayal of the protagonist further cementing his status as one of Britain's most incredible actors. When Freeman watched the film, he was captivated by Hopkins, telling Film Freak Central how the performance inspired him. Initially discussing how he learnt stillness from Jose Ferrer, Freeman continued, "It's what I learn from the great actors that I work with. Stillness. That's all, and that's the hardest thing. The other actors still like that is Anthony Hopkins. Learning how to be still, to really be still and let life happen, that stillness becomes a radiance." He added, specifically talking about The Remains of the Day, "It's all about eloquent stillness." I've told Hopkins that performance was one of the great lessons for me as an actor. For Freeman, he's carried this dedication to stillness with him, even when directors don't seem to get it. I've done that in movies where a director will say, "Let's do it again," and I ask him what he wants new, and he says that I don't seem to be doing anything, and well, you got to look at it on the monitor. Clearly, Freeman has been inspired by the best, with both Hopkins and Freeman recognized as some of Hollywood's greatest assets.